The great Kalis is finally back in versus mode, actually. I was gone for a week, but now I'm back, and I wanted to try out versus mode. Versus mode is up to 8 players, play against each other, and then you see who survives the longest, and the person who survives the longest wins, obviously. No, if you die first, you win, actually. We're playing against 1101 made some like coding guy or whatever. What is he doing with his name? Also, we get 3 fish, le fish or chocolat. I like this meme. I like French people. Actually, I was in France this week. Very fitting. Also, you notice we're playing against the 1101 once again. Why is that happening? Because no one actually showed up. He was the only person that showed up. Yeah, it's supposed to be 8 players, but if there's no people that are joining, then it just starts without 8 players. I don't know. But we're just gonna be playing against this random guy on the internet. He probably has internet connection, maybe he doesn't. Why do I not put the ant in front of the elephant so that guarantees hits the elephant? I don't really know. But what am I going for? What well? I see the elephant, so I think to myself, why not do some elephant camel or elephant blowfish? 6 hearts, so yeah, everybody has 6 hearts, and that's fine. Also, my mic is maybe better, my mic quality, if you have watched my other videos before. If you haven't, after this video, go watch more. If you like them, obviously. If you don't like them, I don't know. But if you like them, you should also subscribe, so that you can see more videos. Let's go. Yeah, you can see me die more often, actually. Because I'm losing. But not losing, because this is just an intimidation strategy to make my enemies feel overconfident, and then they lose because I overconfident them because I have so little hearts. Yeah, elephant blowfish. I didn't find a camel, but blowfish is better in like almost every point. The only thing we need is scaling either a dragon, maybe a monkey to scale up the elephant, but nothing else. Or we could also get a cat, but these are all tier 6 pets. And the most important thing about versus mode is that you can see what the enemy had and then base your strategy around that. Like here, the summon team, I want a summon counter. Yes, because he has a summon team. Who would have guessed that? Good summon counters are either the hippo, which gains stats on killing pets, or the rhino, which deals 4 damage when he knocks out pets, and with this can continue a chain. Is Dirty Rat is not doing anything. That's a mistake. And somehow we're even drawing with not having a summon counter. Dirty Rat summons things on our side, which is good with Camel, or Peacock, or Blowfish, which need to get hurt. But there's nothing behind that. Only the Kangaroo, which doesn't do anything if he kills a 1-1. But now we get a Rhino to counter the summons. And as you can see, this helps us out because we're not defeating the front. But here, 4 damage, 8 damage, 4 damage, whatever. A double against tier 1 pets. Okay. Tier 1 pets because most of the summons are tier 1 pets. I just now realized that. Most of the summons like Bus or the Rams from the sheep are tier 1 pets. So he's actually very good against summons. I thought this double damage wasn't really that useful, but now it actually is. What is he doing? Dealing 1 damage, so we need to get him up to 6 damage minus to his 4 damage, which will 4 times our damage output, which is obviously just too great to pass on. But for that we need either chocolate or other stuff. Here we get some scaling, tier 5, and just looking for chocolate because I want to have an actually useful build and not just scaling on my team. Yes, do you see all the chocolate? And no, you should very rarely take the Rhino actually. Only if you base your build around the Rhino, you should level the Rhino up, because 4 or 8 damage is good enough in most situations, so we don't really need the Rhino level up. Here I take the monkey because if he gets more HP, he will hurt this guy more times, which will make him do more snipes. Finally, almost a level up, and no level up. Yes, I don't want to waste my time rolling, just get more stats. And it actually doesn't hit either of those two, which are the worst things on my team. Who would have guessed that? Haha. And yeah, they now have a Turkey to scale them up. Turkey, very cool country. Yeah, the snipes almost let us win, but they have a rather big hippo, which is actually doing something because Dirty Rat summons things. So we need to kill the Dirty Rat before anybody on our team dies, so that the Dirty Rat can summon anything and in turn will not buff up the hippo. Uh, but here we get Hedgehog. Feint deal 2 damage to all pets, which will be or Blowfish, which will get hurt more. Yes, more. And they also get their backline sniped a bit. And with a level 3 one, we could have actually killed the turkey, but no, we don't. And we level up. Situation looking pretty bad. 3 HP on his side, 2 on our side. So we need to get some better scaling. The only problem with Monkey is that we can like scale up the farm, but here we have the dragon, give +1/1 to everybody on your team if you buy a tier 1 pet. So we can scale up 3 things at the same time, because we need to have the dragon and 1 free by health spot. And we're not going to be keeping the tier 1 pet. No, that's a stupid idea, don't ever do that. Sell the 2 things we don't need. Bullfish, I'm just going to be keeping him around. I also took Melon, which is very, very bad, because Hedgehog. Yes, and Mushroom to really trigger the Hedgehog, so we should have taken Garlic. Would have reduced more damage, and Garlic stays. But yeah, in some situations, Garlic is even better than Melon. But as you can see, Blowfish dealing a lot of damage to their team, and actually we're winning here. He only has 1 HP left, but we need to get some scaling, some tier 1 pets to buy sell. Here we find a tier 1 Beaver, give +2/2, and then we find 2 tier 1 pets for next round. But, well, actually there is not going to be a next round, because this build seems to be good enough to defeat this guy that doesn't know how to play this game. Also, resummon on the Hedgehog is pretty good because we negate his Dirty Rats. And yeah, with that, we just win versus mode. I had a lot of fun playing it, but I don't think I'm gonna play it again. Only if you want me to. And with that, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.